The Ape is a great film. It's a little slow in places, but in general, I still found this to be a really delightful experience. The Ape was released in 1940. It's directed by William Nigh, written by Richard Carroll and Curt Siodmak, and is based on The Ape by Adam Hull Shirk. And we have a cast including Boris Karloff as Dr. Bernard Adrian. And Karloff plays this scientist, this doctor, and he's working on a cure for polio. And then an ape has escaped. An ape has escaped from a circus. How can those two aspects of the narrative possibly be connected? Well, I'm not going to answer that question, but that's the information I had going into it, and I just had no idea where this was going, and I don't want to spoil it, but I will say it's an absolute delight. The story is brilliant, and it's one of those narratives where I just kind of thought, how could somebody come up with this? It's absolutely fabulous. It's so thrilling. Yes, it's a little slow in places, but not enough to the point where I ever felt bored, because even when the narrative was a little slow to progress, I still enjoyed the characters. I still liked the performances. It always has this dark and engaging and fun atmosphere. It was just so easy to be drawn into the film, and I loved pretty much every second of it. We have some really great performances. The music is really brilliant. The music is by Edward J.K. And honestly, there wasn't anything about this that I didn't enjoy. Yes, the pacing could be a bit better, but it's also not tremendously long either. It's just over an hour, and honestly, it could have been longer, but it didn't need to be, and I really appreciate that, because I don't like it when films are full of padding and fluff. I don't think there's any necessarily fluff in this. It's just that some scenes maybe take a little bit longer than necessary to get to the point, but it's not a big deal. The performances are great. Karloff was absolutely fantastic, and the whole narrative was just, it was a surprise, and I loved it. If you haven't seen The Ape, I thoroughly recommend watching it. I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's definitely atmospheric, and for me, certainly a surprise. I had no idea where it was going, and it was a joy. It's a really great fun film, and if it sounds like a story for you, if you're looking for something dark and fun, maybe a little disturbing, and ultimately really enjoyable, then I'd say The Ape is one that is certainly worth watching.